Hey guys, Dion here, and welcome back to the Vampire LP Part 2 house build. So basically just in the last part we had left off in the dining room, I believe. So we are now just in the living room. But yeah, I mean it's pretty basic to what it is. It's nothing too crazy. I mean they wouldn't spend as much time in here, I was thinking. So I didn't really go too nuts in the decorations. I did want to leave it pretty plain, pretty simple. Nothing too crazy, and then just kind of keeping with a kind of neutral color scheme with the white couches and just kind of like that hint of purple on the curtains. But yeah, I mean it's pretty basic for what we do. And I just want to apologize about the lack of videos that I have gotten out recently. I have just been sick for a while, but I'm feeling better, which is awesome because I have been sick for like 9 days. So it's nice not to have to feel so, I don't want to say down the dumps, but feeling not too hot. But yeah, just kind of throwing in some clutter onto the coffee table area, and I did want something a little bit bigger, so I just put two of the coffee tables together, just kind of get a bigger space per se. Well, it would really be nice if we had a coffee table with the base of the one that we got from Vintage Glamour that I'm using here, which is like a glass top. I think that'd be really nice. I think that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? And then just adding in a piano, because there's nothing more fancy than a piano in the living room, and just throwing in the mic stand so they can sing a little hoo-ha while someone is playing. And we do get the organ we get in the vampire pack. I do put it in to the study, which is actually just next to the living room, so it kind of I mean it would be kind of close to it, but that's fine. It'll be fine. We'll just pretend that we can't hear it outside the room. And then yeah, we're just into the office. I was having a little bit of trouble with this room. Not really sure how I want to place everything or not. I do change it up a couple of times just because I wasn't really happy with anything and how it was working and the color scheme. It wasn't really doing anything for me. But we do get it working in the end. It was just kind of, it was a weird one, I guess you can say. Because sometimes I don't know, like I like the look, like the furniture look of stuff, but then the color is off, but then you have to change everything to make the colors work, but that's fine. And then yeah, so this is basically just would be a shared study. There is no other computer in the house, so the girls will have to share, unfortunately. If it doesn't quite work out the way I want it to, then we can always add in a computer space in the upper bedroom parts, because each bedroom has an upstairs to it. So we can always add something in there if it doesn't work necessarily to have only one of something, but I mean it should be fine. So that's why I didn't really put anything else there. Excuse me. So yeah, just kind of finishing off in the office area, and then I want to get to some of those portraits that we got from the vampire pack. So maybe it was their parents who used to live here, or the mentors. It could be really anyone. And then yeah, just into the downstairs bathroom area. It is a full bathroom. I mean, it has a tub in it, but there's no shower. So I mean, if you were to have guests over and something happens, they can use this one. Other than that, all the other bathrooms are like connected to the bedroom, so there's no actual other guest bathroom, if that makes sense. And then just kind of keeping in that golden white theme. All the mirror, the sink, and the toilet is also from the vampire pack, which is I like. It's pretty dope. I don't usually use that freestanding or the pedestal sink as much as I should, but I don't know. Every time I use it, I love it, but then I never use it because I just don't want to. I don't know. It's weird. Like I don't really use it, but then as soon as I pull it out, I'm like, oh my god, why don't I use this more often? And I probably do that every time I place that sink. I think, why do I not use this more often? And then just kind of putting in a little side table there for some soap and lotion and some tissues, a little planter, a little spa feel, make it feel at home in a giant house. And then yeah, just kind of add in. I was gonna try and add in a sculpture. I think I leave it in here. I'm not sure. Okay, yes I do. So I put in this statue of this not this little woman, but this woman here, so that just a little extra detail in the hallway. And yeah, just kind of into the girls' bedroom now. So this is Olive's room and bathroom area. What I was going to do was give them kind of like different themes, I guess you can say, for the what am I trying for the bedrooms, if I can actually think of the word. But for some reason, somehow, I ended up going red on both rooms, which I know is fine, but like usually I try and do like a little bit something different because Olive is more of the person who is more up to date in the fashion sense, and then Adelaide is, stuck in her stuck in her time of when they were turned back in like the 1800s or like back in the day. I was going to stick the coffin down in the main room, but then I was like, oh, you know what? We have the upstairs, so we can put that there. And then each girl's room basically gets their own little sitting area, and then they get the TV. And I think Adelaide gets the fireplace. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then we do change up this setup a little bit because it wasn't really working too well. Like, I don't know, I just felt it was a little bit too narrow for everything to kind of fit, but then I just felt everything was too blah and sorry guys, like I don't know, just kind of too blah, not enough color. So that's when we start adding in the red, and then for some reason I just kept adding in the red for Adelaide's room. But yeah, I think it works pretty well. Like I said, Olive is the more fancy, up to date person, but she keeps her room true to who her family was or is. So very like dated. Not I don't want to say dated, but it fits in the era of when they returned. So they haven't updated the house yet or at this point. But to Adelaide's wishes, Olive has kept the family furniture, because it has it has it has gone down. Oh my goodness, can't speak. Gone down generation to generation. So that is one of the things that Adelaide has requested of her, is not to get rid of the furniture that their parents have left them. Their parents, I'm going to say, were not vampires, and they were humans, and sadly died tragically in a attack from vampires on their house, to where the daughters survived and were turned, but the parents were killed from them drinking from them uncontrollably, if I can speak. Who knows? Maybe down in the future, their parents will show up randomly. I don't know. Yeah, just kind of added some lights to the stairwell area, just because it kind of felt a little bit too dark. And then just kind of in her upstairs, I don't want to call it tower area, but I guess just the second floor of her bedroom. So we have the coffin in there, and then just a little sitting area, and we do put in one of those, like, not saline drips, but like one of those little drip holder, I want to say saline drip thingy-maballs that they have like at hospitals, that we're just going to kind of say that it is a plasma drip. So while they're hibernating or sleeping in the coffin, they can hook themselves up and get a little extra boost of vampire energy. And then just in Adelaide's room right now, so she does have the bigger room. She just kind of, even though they're twins and obviously they would be the same age, Adelaide kind of sees herself as the bigger sister, more kind of older and wiser, even though Olive reminds her all the time that we're the same age, you're only like a minute older than me. But that doesn't matter to Adelaide. She thinks that she deserves a bigger room because she believes that she has not gone away, or what's the word I'm looking for? Has not looked away from the family beliefs or systems on how women should act or how they act as vampires. So the sisters don't show their true selves outside of the house or with people that don't know that they're not vampires. They do have a butler who is living in the house, so they do actually. He does know. He is the one person at the moment who knows their true self, and he has been in. Well, his family has been in this household for generations, and on the night of the attack, he was able to hide and find the girls, at the aftermath, raise them, and well, not him per se, but family members, and this is the secret that that he holds on to. And then yeah, just kind of on the upstairs of Adelaide's room, pretty blank, nothing really like nothing much is up in here, just a coffin and just a little sitting area, and then we just throw in a bookshelf, but other than that, there's nothing really upstairs because they don't really need to spend time up there. It's just for the coffin per se. But then yeah, and then we're just into the butler's living quarters. Again, also very simple, nothing too crazy in here. So just in the bathroom, and this is I just did very basic for the butler's room because it's not that important that it's fully decorated. So at the moment, he just has a bed, two side tables, and just a little sitting area for him to watch some TV because I know. Oh, I think they just need because I think all they really need is a bed and a bathroom. I think that's really it because they don't really do anything. They don't need anything else, I believe. And I don't think they watch TV. I'm not really sure, to be honest. And then yeah, just kind of adding in some walk-in closets because I felt no, they're gonna be in this with the Butler's family has been serving this family for generations upon generations. Then the family would be a little bit nice, giving them some extra this and that, or who knows, maybe every so often the butler is awarded by the family and they just kind of add pieces of furniture depending on the film. And now that the sisters are vampires and unlike the family in the past and how they've been rewarding the butlers, maybe the girls be like, oh, you know what, maybe, who knows, after so many times we drink the blood and, we're appreciative, we'll grant you this and for keeping us fed or whatnot. I don't know, something. And then we're just kind of extending the roof because I just, I thought we should get a little place area for the girls to work out. So we do cover it up so they can work, outside during the day, not just at night. And then they won't get burned because there is a ceiling, so they'll be fine. Just because it's bright outside doesn't mean they can't quite. Does not mean that they cannot go outside. So just a little workout area for them. I mean, nothing too spectacular or crazy. And then we just put in another entertaining space out here, just with a bar, and I think we get a chess table. I think that's what we put out here. Not 100% sure, but something like that. And then yeah, I just thought that he would want a little entertaining outdoor space because especially Olive, since she is more of the twin who is more modernized in her ways, that she would love to host a party. So this could be a spot where they go. I didn't really put any seating out here, so that's something that we should probably do. And I just realized I don't think I put a door going outside from the walk up from the stairs, so we may have to I'll probably have to do that off camera and in game. Yeah. And then yeah, just kind of into Adelaide's bathroom area. This is probably one of my favorite bathrooms just because it's so big, and I was gonna try and give her 3 walk-in closets, but didn't really work out, so she does still have 2, just because we need a space for the shower that didn't really feel out of place. But yeah, I mean, also for custom content wise, I know that tub that I just placed in there is one of the objects. I'm not sure what else is in there that's custom content, but when I saved this house to the gallery, it was showing that something else was in there as custom. So I'm not too. Oh, it was the shower. Okay, never mind. So I think it's just the shower and the tub that is the custom content. So I could always, if you guys want me to upload this house, I can just let you know. I can just switch out the tub and the shower before I do so. Because then that way, everything should be in the house. And then I think we're just going through adding in some more lights real quick. Oops. And then we will be going into screenshots pretty soon. And there is quite a bit, so bear with me because I did not put any screenshots in the first part, if you guys have seen that yet. So we're gonna show it all here. Oh, and then yeah, I just kind of added a door so she could go out into the balcony. Even though there's nothing really out there, I just thought, you know, why not? So this here is the front of the house. There we go, so with that fog. The entrance way, which I did off camera. Living room. Second shot of the living room with the sisters in the house already. The office area. This is the main bathroom on the bottom floor. Dining room. Kitchen. Well, first part of the kitchen. And then just kind of overshot the sitting area in the kitchen. Olives room, very bright light, lots of reds and blacks, and then just kind of sitting area for her. And this is her bathroom and her upstairs kind of bedroom area. And we got Adelaide's bedroom. Let's get kind of the second shot because it is so big. And then this is her bathroom, very majestic and fit for a queen. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this build. Make sure to look out for the part 1 of the Let's Play. Leave comments, ideas down below, and I hope you all have a great day, and I'll speak to you all soon.